The Science Pathways is really useful for people who are interested in studying science but might not have a strong background in science or might not have studied for a while. We've got a number of different groups of students in the Science Pathways. Some of those students are students that have come straight out of Year 12 and they might not have taken any science subjects in high school, but then they've realised they've got this passion for science. It's also really useful for students who might not have achieved the marks they required to get into a science degree, so this can act as an alternate pathway into those tertiary studies. We also have a number of mature age students in our Pathways program, often people who might require a higher level of qualification for their jobs. And then we also have some people in our Pathways program who just have a general interest in science and have decided to come back and study at university. The Bachelor of Scientific Studies is a 3-year program, but after the first year, students have the opportunity to transfer into a more specialised science degree. The Diploma in Science is a 1-year program, which can then lead students on to further study. One of the key components of our Science Pathways program is a set of foundation units. So these are foundation units in mathematics and chemistry, physics and science in practice. So students in the Pathways program have the same access to academic staff, the same access to all of our lab facilities as every other student. We have small class sizes and our students are always commenting on how approachable all of our academic staff are. We also have flexible study options, so people who study in the Science Pathways can do so on campus, or they can also do so as an online student. And we can study full-time or part-time, so we have maximum flexibility to try and suit everybody's lifestyle. We've already had some great success with students who've come into the Science Pathways program and successfully completed their foundation studies and then gone on to study into more specific science degrees. One of the things that we're trying to do with our Pathways program is to build a real community. We know that some of the students coming into the program may have not studied for a long time. They might need a little bit extra help with their study, so we're trying to build some extra resources around the program to allow students the best chance to succeed. It's the idea that we have this community of people who are all interested and have a passion for studying science, and they might just need a few extra resources to help them on that path. The aim of the Science Pathways program is to make tertiary studies in science accessible to everybody. So it doesn't really matter what your background is, whether you have a background in science or not. We want to provide the foundation that allows people to go on and successfully complete their science degree.